Hey, what's up, guys? Let's see if I can get this here. So I'm actually going to be doing a form of qigong on a whole different level. I'm going to be using my cups, and I'm going to be using my what is called the Toyka, the toy by Professor Gatlin. When I met him, he said that this helps to build the chi. So as we know in the Asian world, when I first met Professor Gatlin, he personally told me. He said when he was in the latter part of Vietnam, he went to go to the martial arts school, and when he went to the martial arts school, they didn't let him in because he was a black guy. And at the time I met him, he was 67 years old, and what happened was he stood outside on his knees, and they finally let him in after a couple of days. And let me turn this down. And I met him 10 years ago. Yeah, approximately 10 years ago. But he passed away. And so the people in Vietnam, the Asians told him that at that time that the United States of America, they have martial arts, but they don't have the healing aspects of martial arts. So Professor Gatlin looked at me in my eyes and said, "Chi," and he went like this. And he looked at me. He looked at me. He looked at me dead in my eyes. And he said, "Do this with what you do." So I've been practicing qigong for 23 years now. I've been practicing qigong for 23 years consistently. The movement, the moving, the energy throughout the body, healing. And if you follow my page, you know that I've been eating one meal a day, one meal every 2 days, and fasting and different things like that, and doing the cupping and the wet cupping to actually cleanse the body from toxins and parasites and different things like that too. So I'm 37 now, and my goal is to actually stay young as possible. It is actually to actually reverse age starting right now. So if you're following me, you can actually start to reverse your age or maintain your age if you're 16, and if you're older in your 20s or 30s and you're looking for health, is to first build up the chi, which is the energy that you have. So we're going to use some. I'm going to put the cups on first on the areas where the chi is located. The chi is located in the muscles, and the tendons. The tendons. So I'm going to put one here. So I'm going to be going live every single day. I'm going to put one right here. Okay, nice and easy. These are just the spots that I'm going to focus on today. Every time I do my qigong, I'm going to actually use the cups, right? And I'm actually going to use. Whoops. Oh, you better stay on. You better stay on. Yeah, so I'm going to use the cups. I'm actually use the Toyka to help build my chi for the day. I'm going to put this on here, right? Okay, so you can my YouTube is When Chi Collides. My Instagram is When Chi Collides as well. And now I'm going to get my timer. Be back. So I'm just going to put my timer right here so that I can see the time frame. I'll put it right here just to look down. We're going to do 5 minutes altogether, but 3 minutes of the actual exercise itself. So I'm going to prepare 2 minutes to tell you exactly what to do. This is qigong, and this is going to build up the energy. We're going to build up the tendons, the ligaments, the joints, and this will actually help prevent premature death. As we see, people are dying in the athletic world. So if you're fasting, this is good. If you ate a heavy meal, it's okay. Just be careful. So I'm going to start the time now. What you want to do is you want to get into a nice stance. I like to get into the hourglass stance, where you turn your toes in, bend your knees, put the toy here near the front of the heart chakra, the heart. Open it. Doesn't matter what type of level of band you have. And what you're going to do is you're going to pull open like so. So as you see my lungs, I'm going to breathe like this. Okay? So let's get some more light. Just a little bit more. start before these cups start popping off. I didn't want to move too much. All right, so we're gonna do this again. Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna go this. Because as people have been taking different vaccines, different things like that. So you just want to be careful these days. And so we're gonna open this up. And we're gonna breathe. What time is it? All right, 3 minutes. There we go. Just hold it right here. Very simple. I actually sell these $50, but you don't want your shoulders up here. You want them down. Elbows even, toes turned in. See my stomach? So where's the chi flowing? The chi is flowing, as I'm pulling, the chi is flowing through the tendons, through the shoulders. So as I'm putting constant tension here, as I'm putting constant tension, my body is telling, my brain is telling the body to get the blood to flow. Constant tension and constant breathing causes the blood to flow throughout the entire body. If you cause the blood to flow throughout the entire body, while you have constant tension, what happens is when the blood cells run through this area, they start to strengthen. So the more rubber bands you actually start to add to the Toyka, this is called the Toyka, you will start to build the integrity of your tendons, ligaments, and joints throughout your entire body. You would have to do this for a amount of 1 year to 2 years to 3 years to even 10 years to actually see the actual effects and results of using it. What type of effects would you get? What type of results? Integrity in your hands, losing weight, gaining weight. Not necessarily definition. No, definition comes from dieting, a proper diet. You will actually start to feel power. You will sleep better. This actually opens up your chakras. See? So because the nervous system is located, the arms is located, the nervous system is located throughout the arms, and the arms connected to the spinal cord, which is constantly being pulled onto the spinal cord. And that will open up the chakras, the endocrine system, to release more hormones. This is really good. Very good to be done in the morning times. Just keep it open. So Professor Gatlin told me, he said, do this with whatever that you do. So if you sit at the computer all day, you have a desk job, or if you're a gamer, please do this. This is important. You can do this. It's very simple. If you're a train operator, you can do this. So if your muscles start to shake, right, that's very good. That means the chi is starting to move, okay? And what I'm doing with the cups is actually increasing the chi. This is very good because this helps to keep me strong throughout the day. So when you go to sleep and the blood gets stuck because you lay on one side of your body, it helps to build up testosterone. Breathe. Yeah, this is good. So if you're shaking, that's a very good thing because the muscles will break down. But throughout the day, the things that you do throughout the day, sometimes, and that's 3 minutes. I'll see you tomorrow. Los